Last week, Newton North and Newton South High Schools each held graduations for the class of 2024. Sydney Becker brings us the highlights from each event.
On June 3rd, the class of 2024 of Newton North High School graduated. As the graduating class took their seats, guests enjoyed music from the commencement ensemble. Newton North Principal Dr. Henry Turner led the celebration in speeches and welcomed the graduating students and families of students.
Good afternoon and welcome to the 164th graduation of Newton High School, Newton North High School.
Dr. Turner congratulated the students on all they have accomplished.
Class of 2024, today we celebrate your accomplishments, your resilience. Over these past 4 years, you have faced extraordinary challenges and moments that tested your limits. Yet here you are, crossing the stage, having not only overcome those obstacles, but also having showcased your diverse passions and talents.
Dr. Turner then introduced Superintendent Dr. Anna Nolan, who spoke on the lessons learned throughout the students' 4 years at Newton North, and urged them to carry on what they learned into their future endeavors.
But while you were here, I think you learned some pretty incredible lessons from your teachers and your families. And I hope you've learned to increase your capacity to embrace empathy and understanding. And I urge you to continue to seek diverse perspectives, foster dialogue, stand up for those voices that are silenced, commit to justice, commit to equity, and remember that true leadership is not wielding power, but actually inspiring and uplifting others, listening more than talking, arguing, or asserting. Your Newton education has equipped you to use these knowledge and skills to make a difference. Use them to build bridges, let compassion guide your actions, and let your vision for a better world drive your efforts.
Dr. Nolan then reminded the students that the Newton schools would always be there for them.
And should you need us moving forward, we are here. The Newton schools will always support you.
After Dr. Nolan's speech, Dr. Turner welcomed Class President Jun Moon to the podium.
Newton North has the slogan, "Start here, go anywhere." Although we start here, we all have our own directions, we all have our own lives, and I hope that in 5, 10, 20 years at our reunion, I can see you guys with no regrets.
Before inviting the students to come up and walk, Dr. Turner reminded the graduating class of Newton North's motto.
Learning sustains the human spirit. Continue to learn and explore new ideas and celebrate your tiger pride.
After all the students walked across the stage and received their diplomas, Dr. Turner congratulated the class of 2024 one more time.
Congratulations, class of 2024!
The new graduates celebrated by throwing their hats in the air and walking off with their diplomas in hand. 3 days after Newton North's graduation, the class of 2024 at Newton South High School graduated on June 6th. Newton South Principal Tamara Strauss made the initial welcome to students and guests, then introduced Class President Kevin Yang and Vice President Raina Bornstein to lead the celebration.
To the family members and friends in the audience, congratulations. Someone you know is graduating.
Today, we close out our high school journeys and prepare for our paths to diverge as we go on to pursue new adventures and dreams.
Yang and Bornstein kicked off the ceremony by inviting out the faculty. After the faculty walked out, Principal Strauss invited out the graduating class.
Please join me in welcoming the class of 2024.
As the next speaker, Yang and Bornstein introduced Superintendent Dr. Anna Nolan, who congratulated the students on their hard work.
This moment is a testament to hard work, dedication, and resilience, and we are incredibly proud of your hard work.
Dr. Nolan also spoke on the challenges that face the graduates in the real world and how she hopes the Newton South students will serve as a beacon of hope.
I want to acknowledge for you, as you start this next chapter of your journey, that the world you are inheriting has some real challenges. Immense challenges, and these conflicts remind us daily of the heavy toll of division and the urgent need for peace. My hope is that you are the hope of this community, and you serve to be that beacon of hope, because that's what we need more than anything.
After Dr. Nolan's words, Principal Strauss came on once again to reflect on the class of 2024. She also urged students to carry the values they had learned into the next phases of their lives.
As you move forward into the next phase of your life, I encourage you to carry the values and lessons you learned at South, as well as the friendships you have fostered.
After Principal Strauss's speech, the class officers brought out the class gift, 4 banners representing each of the houses at Newton South High School. Bornstein then introduced Grace Sousa, the speaker for the senior address. In addition to congratulating and acknowledging the accomplishments of her fellow students, Sousa also shared her story of moving schools halfway through high school and finding a more diverse and inclusive community at Newton South.
In a more diverse and accepting school, I was welcome and no longer alone.
The students of each house then lined up to receive their diplomas, with the dean of each school presenting them to their respective students. The class of 2024 finally threw their caps in the air and celebrated their accomplishments as new graduates. Congratulations to the class of 2024 of Newton North and Newton South High School. Sydney Becker, Newton News, Newton.